What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you. Break number 611 BD. This is NFL Panini Football Absolute Mega Boxes. This is the Hobby Megas. It's a 20-box break. Here we go. All right. Get those off to the side. There's 5 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those off to the side. Put these off to that side. Here come the other 10. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Jeff, I am incredible, my friend. I am incredible. How about yourself? How you doing tonight, my friend? What's up, M82? Let's go kaboom hunting, baby. Let's go kaboom hunting. Awesome, my friend. Awesome. Who you guys got tonight? Time for a nice big kaboom. Absolutely. Who you got, Jeff? Who you got there, M82? Blah, did you see that message that I sent? Telling everybody to, like, save the seller and bookmark the stream so that way they'll know. You got the Bears, M82? Nice, bro. So that way they'll be notified. Denver and Washington. Holy cow, I got all the big hitters on YouTube right now. Awesome, my friend. Thank you very much, Blah. I appreciate that. God, I got all the big hitters in YouTube. We got neighbors. Kaboom would be nice for Jeff. Jeff over here in eBay land. He wants the Giants. Here we go with box number 1, my friends. Good luck. Man, it's been a while since I've done Absolute. It has been a while. We're going to start out with some Commander love with Ben Sinnott and Luke McCaffrey. We got a blue foil of Ricky Pearsall for the Niners. That is Drake London on the draft diamonds. Adam Thielen on the blue foil. Blue foil of Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Ray Davis on the blue foil. Trey Benson on the by Storm for the Cardinals. Scary Terry on the blue foil for Washington. We got blue foil of Stephon Diggs for Houston. And our first patch is a shattered glass patch, and it goes to, how about the Atlanta Falcons starting out strong with a nice Michael Penix Jr. shattered glass patch. Shattered glass Atlanta Falcons. There we go. There is a lot of base in this. All right, box number 2. Box number 2. Here we go. Junior Colson blue foil. That is Rome Odunze on the Stargazing. That is A.J. Brown on the blue foil. Looks like we got a red, white, and blue maybe. How about a color match, red, white, and blue of Ramondre Stevenson going to the Patriots? Ramondre Stevenson, red, white, and blue short print going to the Patriots. Very nice. Cortland Sutton on the blue foil. Troy Fontenot. How about by Storm of Xavier Legette? Ramondre Stevenson on the blue foil. Blue foil of DJ Moore. And our next patch is a Burners patch. Those are usually veterans. Burners patch of, how about Tariq Woolen? Tariq Woolen for the Seattle Seahawks. Tariq Woolen. Come here, you. Box number 3. All right, box number 3. Here we go. Jonathan Brooks on the blue foil. That's a rock out with Tyreek Hill. Blue foil Montez Sweat. Puka Nakua on the blue foil. Marvin Harrison on the blue foil. That is a purple preview of Mr. J.J. McCarthy. That one's going to Minnesota on the introductions. Purple preview, J.J. McCarthy. Michael Wilson for Arizona on the blue foil. Michael Pittman. And our next patch is rookie Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell. That's for the Indianapolis Colts. On the rookie patch. Box number 4. All right, here we go. Box 4. Ja'Tavion Sanders on the rookie blue foil. C.J. Stroud on the draft diamonds. Khalil Mack blue foil. Austin Eckler on the blue foil. Michael Pratt on the blue foil. That is Nico Collins on the red. That is numbered to 499 for Houston. 232 out of 232 out of 499 on the red. That's Jaden Daniels on the introductions. Jaden Daniels on the introductions. Chris Olave on the blue foil. Joe Burrow on the blue foil. And our next patch goes to the Arizona Cardinals, and that is Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. Box number 5. Not even going to hesitate. Jaden Daniels on the rookie base. Rookie base foil, Jaden Daniels. Box number 5. Drake May on the rookie base foil. Enos Rakestraw on the blue. Rock out with Drake May. Rock out with Drake May. Patriots are picking up some fire over here. Kyron Williams on the blue. That's Kirk Cousins on the blue foil. Byron Murphy. How about Drake May now on the Stargazing? Drake May. This is a Drake May box. This is break number 611. Airy 611 BD. This is a case of absolute megas. Russell Wilson on the blue foil. Jonathan Taylor on the blue foil. And our next patch goes to the New Orleans Saints and Spencer Rattler. Nope, we're only 5 boxes. This is our 5th box, my friend. Who you got, Ari? Shattered glass of Spencer Rattler. All right, next 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next 5 boxes. There they are. We are legally mandated to pull a Rattler. Yes, it seems like it. Spencer Rattler or bust, I guess. Which is yours, Erie? If anybody out there is watching and they are waiting for the Star Wars break, just so you all know, the Star Wars break has been postponed until tomorrow. Unfortunately, we did not receive our shipment from UPS. It will be here tomorrow morning, Pacific time, between 9 and 12. I do have the phone number of my UPS driver, so I will be texting him at first thing tomorrow morning. So hopefully I will be able to get that here in my hot little hands by hopefully 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's what I'm hoping. That's usually when he starts his routes. And if I text him to come to me first, usually he does. So if anybody out there is waiting for the Star Wars break, it has been postponed. Messages are being sent out with your invoices. There's also messages up on YouTube for that break. And there is a thumbnail for the eBay break. All we ask is if you save the seller and bookmark the stream, you'll be able to know as soon as it goes live. Here we go, box number 6. Brian Thomas Jr. on the blue. Introductions. That one is going to Audric Estime for Denver. Audric Estime for Denver on that introductions. JSN on the blue. That is Jordan Love. Marvin Harrison. That is Javon Baker. J.J. McCarthy on the stargazing. J.J. McCarthy stargazing. Nick Chubb on the blue foil. And our next patch, it's a Draft Diamonds patch of Kenneth Walker III. Kenneth Walker III, 41st pick in the 2022 draft for the Seattle Seahawks. Box number 7. All right. Here we go, box number 7. Good luck. Ruke Orhoro. Jason Witten on the Draft Diamonds. That is C.J. Stroud on the blue foil. Brock Bowers on the rookie base. Breece Hall on the blue. Renardo Green. Introductions on the selfie stare. Selfie stare of Bo Nix. Bo Nix on the selfie stare. That is for Denver. Blue foil, we got James Conner, Quentin Johnston. Our next patch looks like a rookies patch of Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey on the rookies patch for Washington. Wrong commander. Still a nice hit. Box number 8. Yep, that's another patch. All right, box number 8. Here we go. Jacob Cowing. Jermaine Burton on the Stargazing. Jamar Chase. That's Matthew Stafford. Keon Coleman, Braylon Allen. Trevor Lawrence on the blue foil. Chris Jenkins. No Sean Moreno on the draft diamonds. Drake London on the blue foil. And our draft diamond patch is Donald Driver. Donald Driver, Green Bay Packers. Pick number 213 in the 1999 draft. Before probably a bunch of you guys were born. Well, a bunch of people I know were born. That was before them. I don't know. I seem to have an older crowd. Over 25 years old. Box number 9. Box number 9. Feels like we got our Tools of the Trade patch. Tools of the Trade should be numbered. Good luck to everybody on the Tools of the Trade. There's Bo Nix on the foil. Dallas Turner on the blue. Rock out with BTJ, Jacksonville. That is Anthony Richardson on the blue foil. Jalen Hurts. Michael Penix Jr. on the rookie base. Adisa Isaac on the blue foil. Malik Neighbors on the Stargazing. Brandon Aubrey on the blue. TJ Hawkinson. And our Tools of the Trade patch. Which way does it go? Goes this way. And it's going to the Detroit Lions. This is numbered 103 out of 349. 103 of 349. Aiden Hutchinson on the patch and football. Patch and football. The enclosed is not from any specific game or event. That is a patch or football that Aiden Hutchinson probably walked by and said, I'll touch that and I'll touch that, and you guys can now put it in a patch. There we go. Nice hit for Detroit. Box number 10. Yep, we definitely deserve a kaboom and a explosive. Yes, sir. I agree with you. All right, here we go. Chop Robinson, blue. Michael Pratt on the Stargazing. That is Aaron Jones on the blue foil. Bryce Young. J.J. McCarthy, rookie base. Troy Franklin, blue foil. Brian Thomas Jr. on the by storm. Max Crosby on the blue foil. D-Hop. And our next patch is a Draft Diamonds patch. And that is Daniel Jones on the Draft Diamonds patch. Daniel Jones going to the Giants. 6th overall pick in the 2019 draft. That is going to Jeff Street over here on the eBay. And that is box number 10. Next 5. Next 5. Here we go. Next 5 are out. All right, box number 11. Another patch. All right, here we go. Box 11. Bensonette. Introductions. That's Troy Franklin for Denver. Aiden Hutchinson on the blue. Jaden Daniels on the rookie foil. Josh Allen on the blue foil. Luke McCaffrey. Rock out with Jonathan Taylor. George Karlaftis. Baker Mayfield. And our shattered glass is Marshawn Lloyd. Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay on the shattered glass patch. Looks like a rookie's patch. Jalen Polk, blue. Spencer Rattler by Storm. Tyreek Hill on the blue foil. Jesse Bates, blue. Drake May on the rookie base. Christian McCaffrey, blue foil. Spencer Rattler. Eddie George. Draft Diamonds. Josh Hines Allen. And our rookie patch, Glad McConkey for the Chargers. Glad McConkey for the Chargers. Box number 13. Box number 13. Lucky number 13. Come on. Come on, Kaboom. Lucky box number 13. Here we go. Joe Alt. Rock out with Jaden Daniels. Rock out with Jaden Daniels. Kyler Murray, blue. Saquon on the blue. Micah Parsons. Jaden Daniels on the rookie base. That's Braylon Trice on the blue foil. Introductions the Patriot way. That is Drake May. Nico Collins on the foil. And our next shattered glass patch is Jaden Daniels for Jeff. Jaden Daniels on the shattered glass patch for Jeff. Yeah, I haven't seen any I haven't seen any Caleb Williams yet. I think we got our first auto First auto. I haven't even seen Audric Estime. Haven't even seen Audric Estime much in this, which is rare because usually you get a lot of Audric Estime. I mean, not Audric Estime, Roma Dunze. So, all right, box number 14. Here we go. 14. It's got our first auto in it. Jatavion Sanders. Isaac Garendo on the blue foil. Jordan Love on the draft diamonds. Dak Prescott blue. Jalen Waddle. Tyler Nubin. Jaden Daniels on the by Storm. Jaden Daniels by Storm. Come on, focus. Drake May on the rookie base. Coming to our auto. Jahmyr Gibbs blue. Our auto. For Tampa Bay, that's rookie Tyke Smith. Or Tyke Smith. That is 36 out of 50. 36 out of 50 on the Tyke Smith rookie for Tampa Bay. Here's a nice auto. Box number 15. Box number 15. Back to the patches. All right, box number 15. Here we go. So we get some focus here. Come on. Thank you. Cam Kinchins. Rock out with DJ Moore. Devontae Adams on the foil. That's a Raiders Devontae. Will Levis. Xavier Legette, blue foil. Ray Davis on the Stargazing. Romeo Dobbs on the blue foil. Garrett Wilson. And our next draft diamond patch goes to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, Cleveland. Box number 16. Box number 16. There's our explosive, guys. There's our explosive right there. In that pack. Explosive incoming. Marius Mims, blue. CeeDee Lamb. Strike a pose. That is Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay. Travis Kelce. Audric Estime. Dalton Kincaid on the blue. Brendan Rice on the rookies patch. I think Caleb only has specific cards in this. He has a very limited checklist if you looked it up. Very limited. I think he's got explosives. He's got kabooms. And I believe a patch, or not a patch, a insert or something. Here comes the explosive, guys. Jordan Addison. Our explosive goes to Bucky Irvin, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irvin, Tampa Bay. Still have no idea what he has on his head. Yeah, if I remember right, this product, Caleb has a very limited checklist. Very limited. Alrighty. Box number 17. Still got 4 boxes. Let's get that downtown Kaboom to go with that explosive. Let's get a Kaboom to go with that explosive. Jason Kelsey on the Draft Diamonds. HN. Sinat, McCaffrey, and Newton. 3 Commanders back to back. Myles Garrett on the blue foil. Rome Odunze on the by storm. Aaron Rodgers. Theo Johnson. Lamar Jackson. And our Burners patch goes to the Dolphins and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill. Box number 18. Box number 18. If anybody is popping in for the Star Wars break, that was scheduled for 7 o'clock Pacific. It has been postponed till tomorrow. Bo Nix on the stargazing. Mike Evans. As soon as we get it delivered from UPS, who was supposed to deliver it yesterday, for some reason they decided to send it to Kentucky instead of sending it to Phoenix, because UPS are idiots. It will be broke, but hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. Quinyon Mitchell. Garner Minshew. Introductions, Mr. 305, Jalen Wright for Miami. Jalen Wright. James Cook on the foil. All these blue foils will be penny sleeved and top loaded after the break. All of the rookies will be penny sleeved for you guys before we ship them out. Everything will ship out tomorrow. Here's Michael Penix Jr. and Jonah Ellis. Christian Watson. And our next rookies patch goes to the Philadelphia Eagles. And is that Johnny Wilson? I'm sorry, I almost said Will Shipley. Johnny Wilson. Two boxes to go. Box number 19. Box number 19. Two boxes. Can we get a Kaboom, Kaboom to go with our explosive? I hope so. That is a thick patch. Possibly another Tools of the Trade or Rookie Premier patch, which are usually numbered. Kenneth Walker on the Draft Diamonds. Amari Cooper. Braylon Allen. Kayvon Thibodeau. Dallas Turner on the Stargazing. Josh Jacobs. There's J.J. McCarthy. Keon Coleman on the blue foil. Keon Coleman, blue foil. And our next patch is a fat boy patch. Woo, that is a big one. That is a fat patch. We got Brock Bowers, Maris Laofu, Tua. This is definitely a Tools of the Trade. MPJ. Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr. Oh, I gotta see this. Look at the thickness. Wow. 5 out of 49. 5 of 49. Give me some focus on that. Come on, focus. 5 out of 49. Look at the laundry tag and the patches on that one. Holy shnikes. What a hit for Atlanta. Closed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. That's just such garbage. Such garbage. That might even be a 180. Let me check a 140. Yeah, that's a 180. That one I am going to have to go grab a top loader for. There you go, Atlanta. Nice Michael Penix Tools of the Trade hit. I have to say that's better than the explosive. All right, last box. Last box. And we get a kaboom to finish the break. Here we go. Last box. Good luck. Rock out with J.J. McCarthy. George Kittle. We got Bo Nix on the rookie base. Malik Neighbors on the blue foil. Malik Neighbors, blue foil for the Giants. Patrick Mahomes on the blue foil. There's Michael Penix by storm. Derrick Henry on the blue foil. Mason Smith. And our final pack and final patch of the break. It is a rookies patch. Justin Jefferson. And our rookies patch, our final patch of the break, goes to the Las Vegas Raiders and Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers on the rookies patch to finish the break. Alright guys, there you go. There's your break. Let me clean this area off a little bit. We will get your recap in for you. Alright, let's start with our draft diamonds. Our draft diamonds. We got Kenneth Walker, Jason Kelsey, Jordan Love, Eddie George, no Sean Moreno, Jason Witten, and C.J. Stroud. Our introductions, horizontal, we have Audric Estime for Denver and J.J. McCarthy for Minnesota. Introductions, Mr. 305, we got Jalen Wright. Strike opposed, Jalen McMillan, Drake May. We have Troy Franklin, along with Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels. By storm, we have Michael Penix Jr., Rome Odunze, Jaden Daniels, Spencer Rattler, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Legette, and Trey Benson. Our stargazing, Dallas Turner, Bo Nix, Ray Davis, Michael Pratt, Malik Neighbors, Jermaine Burton, J.J. McCarthy, Drake May, Rome Odunze, and I guess we had a draft diamonds in there of Drake London. Our rocking out. Rock out. We got J.J. McCarthy, Jonathan Taylor, Brian Thomas Jr., Tyreek Hill, Drake May, DJ Moore, and Jaden Daniels. Our patches. Our draft diamond patches are Nick Chubb, Daniel Jones, Donald Driver, and Kenneth Walker III. Our burners patches, we have Tyreek Hill and Tariq Woolen for Seattle. Our shattered glass patches, Marshawn Lloyd, Spencer Rattler, Michael Penix Jr., and Jaden Daniels. Our rookies patches, Brock Bowers, Johnny Wilson, Brendan Rice, Ladd McConkey, Luke McCaffrey, Adonai Mitchell, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Our Tools of the Trade patch to 349, that is Aiden Hutchinson. That is numbered 103 out of 349. We had a red, white, and blue color match of Ramondre Stevenson on the short print. We had numbered to 499 Nico Collins for Houston. 232 out of 499. We had one auto. It happened to be Tyke Smith. That is for Tampa Bay, and that is to 50. 36 out of 50 on the rookie blue auto. And our hits of the break. Our explosives going to Tampa Bay, just like the auto. It is Bucky Irving. And our hit of the break, without a doubt, 4-piece Tools of the Trade to 49. 5 out of 49. Wish it could have been 9 out of 49, but we'll take 5 out of 49. That is Michael Penix Jr. Laundry tag. I can't tell you what that is. That's really fluffy. I mean, this is just a beautiful 4 patches. Beautiful 4 patches for the Atlanta Falcons. Guys, there's your break. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. Have a great night, you guys. Peace.